Hi everybody, my name is Lee, and today I know you've all been requesting for me to teach tricks. So, I'm not going to teach tricks very often, but today I'm gonna make a little exception because I heart y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a random card here. How about this Ace of Spades I find lying on the ground of all the cards lying on the ground. Now, first here, let me just show you that, there is nothing up my sleeves, okay? I'm not holding anything else. You can see my hands are empty. Whoops. Once again, my hands are empty. And I will make this Ace of Spades, and you can see this is a normal Ace of Spades. I will make it vanish. Now, first I'll show you the performance, and then I'm actually going to teach you how it is done. Okay, so ready? Watch carefully, because you never see it coming. It's such finesse that you will never see it coming. Ready? Here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and it's actually gone. Completely vanished. Now, that was a performance, and now let's get into the tutorial. Now, I need to get a different card, because it truthfully is gone. So let's look for a different card. How about this King of Hearts, right over here? Now, the way it's done revolves around a few tricks of the trade that you need to learn. One's called the spin, and the other is called misdirection. So it looks something like this. First, you're going to learn the spin. Now, basically, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you here. You need to get a certain grip. You're going to use your thumb and your middle finger. Now, if you don't know those fingers, you're going to be using your left hand if you're a lefty, your right hand if you're a righty, but I'm a lefty. And if you don't know what those fingers are, the thumb is the big fat finger in the front. And if you count that finger and move one towards this way, there's one. And then the next one, that's your middle finger. So you're going to use those two fingers, right, and you're going to hold the card as such. Now, I'm using blue bicycle cards, but you can use red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, violet, chartreuse, heliconia, black, gray, white, silver, gold, periwinkle, aquamarine, any color of bicycle you would like. Now, if you don't use bicycle, then you can use other cards, like bees, aviators, any cards by Dan and Dave, Illusionist, Theory 11, I don't know if Magic Geek has any out, but if you use bicycle, then what you're going to do is you're going to hold with your thumb and your middle finger, and you're going to hold, see how there's actually like an arrow, and now an arrow looks like a, on the back, it looks like a spade, and if you don't know what a spade is, it's kind of like a heart. But I'll show you a spade, but it actually is an upside down heart with a little thingy, like a little triangle put into it. Now, so you're gonna look for like the sort of spade, but it doesn't have the little triangle thing, but it's still not a heart. It's a little weird. And you can see it's right there. Perfect. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your thumb and your middle finger right behind each other, right there. And now your thumb, it's going to be about 3/4 of your nail going onto the card. And on the back here, you see your first knuckle. It's going to be a little bit past that. So it'll look something like this from the front, but from the back, it'll look like this. And now your pointer finger is quite important as well. So what your pointer finger is going to do, so you're going to put it on the corner, just like this. And the corner right above your thumb. And so that's pretty easy, so let's get into it one more time. You're going to look for the spade, which is the upside down heart with the thingy, but you're going to look for the spade without the thingy. You're going to place your thumb 3/4 of your nail, and right past the first knuckle with your middle finger, and you're going to place your pointer finger curled right on the top. And now it should be right where the, like, tip of your pointer finger is. See, like, right there? Should be right on the bottom. Right under that. So now you're going to learn the move. Now the move looks like this. It's a mixture of two things. You're going to bend in your pointer finger, and then you're going to bend it in exactly 48 degrees. Now with 47, it'll not work exactly, but it'll be close enough. But 49, No, no. So either 48 or 47. Just don't go past. But anyway. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend it 47 degrees. And now, I'm 48, excuse me. So 48 degrees, whoop. And you're also going to flick your wrist. But this time, you're only going to flick it about 11 or 12 degrees. This isn't about, it's just whatever you feel. But this has to be exactly. So anyway, so it's a mixture of those two moves, and it looks like that. So you're basically, in total, flipping the card up. But you need to let go. And to let go, all you do is this. So let's pretend you're holding the card, and you do the move, and all you're going to do is with the momentum. And if you don't know what momentum is, in physical science, we learned it's actually the final velocity minus the initial velocity over time is momentum. So what you're going to do is you're going to calculate the momentum. And anyway, so the momentum of the card is going to allow you to let go. And just by opening up your thumb and your middle finger, the card falls. And because you let go of it. But with the momentum, what's actually happening is the card's actually going to fly. That's pretty cool. So let's go over that one more time. It looks something like this. Pretty simple. With some practice, you'll have it perfect, but that's that. And you want it to flick right past your shoulder. So right past your shoulder and around up behind your left shoulder. And now you need to learn about the misdirection. And the misdirection is taking your hand, and you're going to show your hand empty. Okay? And now once your hand is empty, what you're going to do is you're going to actually just cover it up just like that. And your fingers need to be together ever so slightly. Cover it up. And then you're going to flip your hand over. And you have to say one, but you have to say it perfectly. Now, it's a mixture of a slightly deeper voice and a slightly longer sound. So instead of one, it's one. Okay? So let's go through that again. You go one. Okay, now once you've done that, you're going to do the same thing with two, except you're going to do a high, short voice. So let's start from the beginning. It's one, two. And for the third one, you're just going to do the move. And then you're going to have to keep your hand in position. Now, if you don't remember the position, let me go over it. So, you will be holding your thumb, and the 3/4 of your point of your nail are going to be passing the first knuckle. Okay? And then your pointer finger is curled ever so slightly on above. And so if you cover it up, it'll look like it has vanished. Now let's go through the whole move again. Looks just like this. One, two, three. And it is gone. And you can show your hands empty, and everything is completely examinable. Now, let me get into actually the, that's impromptu, but there's also a way to do it gimmicked. And basically, what you're going to do is it's better with more of a blanket. See, just like this. You're going to take a card, and it'll look something like this. Let me get a card. Ooh. Now, this is a supposed normal blanket. But anyway, you hold it in your mouth, and you show that everything is normal, and you go 1, 2, 3, and it's actually gone. And you can actually show both sides and show that it truly is gone. Now, for this, there's actually a secret gimmick. And let me actually bring the camera down here so you can see the gimmick. The gimmick is actually a pink suitcase followed by a Chinese board thing, and a picture. It can be a picture of yourself, doesn't really matter, and there has to be cards lying over the ground, okay? So, sorry if you don't get a good angle there, but there's that, there's the photo, and here's the cards lying on the ground, okay? Perfect. So now, let me get through the setup. So basically, you're going to take the basket, you're going to take the suitcase, you're going to open it up, And you're going to place exactly 7 cards inside. Let's lay it down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where'd the 7 go? 7. Okay. And you're going to close it up all the way. All the way. But you're actually going to keep, let me show you here. There's actually a pocket that's being open, and that will be important later. And now for this Chinese board, we're going to leave it here. And this will be right, actually, in front of the suitcase. So the suitcase is now invisible because everybody will be staring at the board. So now that you have that set up, you might be wondering, what's the picture for? It's for when I get lonely. No, I'm just messing with you. What it's really for is you use it, and notice how there's actually a wire? How there's a wire here? Oh, I'm gonna cough. Excuse me. So the wire is actually connected. It's hard to show, but the wire is connected to a little, into that, pocket that doesn't have any cards in it in the luggage. And that's very important. And now you need just a blanket, just like this, and you're going to take any old card, like the Jack of Clubs, let's say. And you're going to put it in your mouth, okay? And to make it vanish, I'll show you from the back, it's quite easy. You're going to go, look, you're going to go 1, 2, and then on the third one, you're going to drop it like this. And then you're going to go 3. Pretty easy. Now let's go through the steps one more time in full speed. It'll look like this. 1, 2, 3. And it's actually gone. Now, that's the not impromptu way, but you might be wondering, what is the Chinese board, the suitcase, and the picture with the wire for? Well, it's for if you want to do the grand finale. And the grand finale looks like this.